Pelicans and the Warriors. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the homestanding Pelicans, 1-0 on the road, 1-0 in this building, coming off a win against the Knicks on Saturday night. Head coach Willie Green in his third season in New Orleans.
C.J. McCollum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Jordan Hawkins, 6'6", shooting guard, UConn.
Zion Williamson, 6'7", forward, Duke.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11", center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
That's right, you did hear Jordan Hawkins in the starting lineup, starting the year 4 out of 8 from three-point land. For the Golden State Warriors, they are 2-1 on the year, winning both games away from Chase Center, and they only won 11 games on the road the entire season. So a 2-game winning streak to start this year for Steve Kerr in his 10th season in San Francisco. Steph Curry's going to play for the first time since May 2021 in this building, at a big 24-point effort last night in Houston. At another guard, Moses Moody, in his third year out of Arkansas, averaging 8.7 points this season. Veteran Andrew Wiggins will be at another position along with Draymond Green. Man in the middle, Kevon Looney, 6'9", 222. He is out of UCLA. Looney, one of the best rebounders in the league, already averaging 11.3 rebounds per contest. This will be Looney's 231st consecutive game played. That is second active in the NBA, behind only Mikal Bridges. Those are your starting lineups. Your inactive list presented by Morris Bart. For New Orleans, Jose Alvarado with the ankle. Naji Marshall will be reevaluated in 2 weeks, but his rehab on the hyperextended knee is moving along nicely. Trey Murphy is also doing well with the rehab, hopefully going to be back in a couple of weeks. Darian Sebron is an active two-way player, and again, we heard earlier that Brandon Ingram is out tonight with knee soreness. Those are your particulars. We'll hear from Aaron Summers courtside next.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts,
Bet Rivers is the place.
over, under, money lines, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
It's time! The New Orleans Pelicans have planned a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways for the best fans in the NBA. The Pelican hat is back. It's in a special Mardi Gras edition for the Carnival Celebration Night versus the Suns. Also, there's a City Edition fan chain for the in-season tournament tip-off versus the Mavericks. There's even a Pelican sweater koozie for the holiday hoop-tacular game versus the Grizzlies, and so much more. To buy tickets and see the full promotional calendar, head over to Pelicans.com today.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company. Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Here's Todd Graffanini.
All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Warriors from downtown New Orleans. Pelicans trying to start the year 3-0. Let's send it courtside. Third member of the crew. The band is back together, Aaron Summers.
Love it, Todd. Happy to have JD here with us tonight. With the Warriors here in town, we know how good they are from outside. First in 3 points made, first in three-point attempts last season, and second in three-point percentage. The focus at shoot-around today was on the Pelicans' defensive effort. several times during shoot around, they were stopped and told, you got to be physical. You got to make sure that they feel you. Let them know what kind of game this is going to be. We need to be disruptive. We need to make sure we get them off their rhythm and out of their patterns, Todd.
Yeah, going to be a test. Right now, though, the Pelicans first in field goal percentage defense and first in three-point percentage field goal defense. That is going to be extremely important against a high-powered opponent as the Golden State Warriors are. All right, Pelicans in the red statement edition uniforms. The new ones, they're 1-0 after the win on Saturday night against the Knicks. Crescent City over the dark blue numerals in the center. Kevon Looney and Jonas Valanciunas in the center circle. Curtis Blair tosses it up. Looney wins the tip. And it's Golden State's ball moving left to right on your radio dial. Draymond Green to the cutting Steph Curry in a right-hand layup.
Well, that's Herb out top overplaying at the key, and Steph Curry, the wise offensive player, simply makes the backdoor cut.
Draymond Green is such a tremendous passer. Very underrated aspect of his game. Now McCullough. Wiggins on the closeout, right of the lane. Valanciunas, 15-footer, in and out, no good. And the rebound, Andrew Wiggins. So Golden State out quickly. Everybody on their feet here at the Smoothie King Center as we await the first hoop for the Pels. Looney out left hash mark, trying to post up Green. Zion and Green are going at it. Left of the lane already. Now Draymond shovels it to Moses Moody. Moody top of the key. One dribble out to Wiggins. Wiggins drives on McCollum, spins left into the lane, didn't get it off. Good defense.
Yeah, very nice defense for the Pels. They were physical on that one, and that's going to be the conundrum in this one because how physical are the officials going to allow you to be? Now, if you play that way and they let you get away with it, bang them up.
I mean, JD, did you see the contact between Zion and Green in that just one defensive possession?
That's grown men because Draymond Green thrives on those kinds of defensive matchups.
All right, now Zion's got the ball. Sizing up Green, right of the lane. Shovels it to Valanciunas for three. No. So Jonas has taken both shots, missed them both. 2-0. Golden State, about a minute 20 in. Wiggins, left-hand dribble, bounce feed to Looney. Another dribble, missed a shot at the rim. Got hacked by Valanciunas. They didn't call it. It's 5-on-4. McCollum, step back, left wing three. Yep.
Anyway, that's only a good shot if you make it because that's a 5-on-4.
Now Wiggins got blocked at the rim by Herb Jones. I think Wiggins hit the bottom of the backboard.
He did, but he also got hit in the head, and that's where the foul is. The thing about that is Wiggins challenges the CJ3 and releases, and unfortunately, Herb got him with an elbow on the side of the head.
They could actually go review this.
They might take a look at that one.
For a flagrant.
It's inadvertent, but
right.
Intent doesn't matter. That's what Steve Kerr's looking for.
Yeah. By the way, your officiating crew, Curtis Blair is the crew chief, Jason Goebel. The referee, Danica Mosier, is the umpire. Wiggins at the free throw line, and he is long with the first. Andrew Wiggins is 10th year out of Kansas, former first pick in the draft. 7 out of 10 from the free throw line this season before bricking that one.
And Herb is guarding Steph Curry, so he really can't afford to give up those kinds of fouls.
In and out, no good. Rebound, fought for, and taken by Valanciunas. Again, Looney's one of the best in the NBA offensive rebounding. He almost got that one.
He won a game in San Francisco offensive rebounding against the Pels in March.
Now Zion, one dribble to Herb in front of the center circle. McCollum at the nail now. Valanciunas shovels it to Hawkins. Hawkins pulls up from the nail. Got the roll on the mid-range with help of rim and glass.
It's great to see him make that three off the bounce. Jonas Valanciunas gives him the screen.
Now Looney, after a jump feed from Green, get it to Curry off the curl for three. No, and Jordan Hawkins just got rooked.
You cannot exhale against Stephen Curry. You cannot, because he is constant motion, and you got to follow him. You got to lock and trail. You got to find him, make him put it on the floor, and make him come inside the three-point arc. Certainly don't foul him taking a three.
So Hawkins fouls Curry taking a left wing three. As the free throw is good, the all-time three-point champ in the history of the league, 3,401 for Curry now in his 15th year. He's made a three in 248 consecutive games.
In the last two games, he's 13 of 24 from three. which, I mean, I know it's Stephen Curry, but I mean, come on. That's kind of ridiculous.
It's amazing nowadays. These guys, I mean, you think of what LeBron's doing at his age. It's like these guys are getting better.
It really is. I mean, these guys have skills, and his skills have blossomed over the years because he used to just be a catch-and-shoot guy.
All right, Curry makes all three, 5-5 to score. Zion, chest it to Hawkins, takes the three, drives in, skip it to Herb in the corner. Now back up top, Zion, shovels it to Valanciunas, extra pass McCollum, back to Jonas, left wing three, good.
They're daring him to shoot it. They're daring him to shoot it. They're leaving him open, so he's going to have to squeeze them off, and that's a nice ball rotation.
And a steal, a tip, got it, Herb. Up the floor, Curry knocked an entry feed, but Herb maintained possession.
This is the matchup you want.
Now Zion crosses over Moody, drives in, hangs and lays it in, right of the lane. And he used the side rim.
So you get him away from Draymond Green in the transition, the savvy defender. You get him against Moody, and he takes him right to the rack.
First two for Z, 10-5 Pels. Looney in front of the bench, get it right elbow, Green, mid-range, good. Don't expect that.
You live with that.
I would.
Yeah, you live with that shot. If Draymond Green's going to make a handful of those, you're like, okay.
Green's first appearance of the year was last night. Now Zion leads
one.
in. Nope. Didn't get any of it. Green was on him. Ball rolled around the cylinder and came out.
Well, that's a former defensive player of the year, and they're going to give him leeway.
Now Wiggins picked up his dribble up top. Draymond straddling the arc. Back to Curry, left wing catching.
You got to switch.
Down.
You got to. That's Jordan Hawkins on the switch, and you got to get there sooner. You cannot give Stephen Curry a clean look.
Now McCollum in the lane, bounce feed to Z. Oh, he went up, he lost it. There was contact, no call, steal Looney. 10-10 is your score, 5-0 run for the Warriors. Now Green, chests it to Curry. Shot fake, fly by, three ball on the way. Hey, you wanted to see him, New Orleans. Be careful what you wish for.
Well, he gave one of those to Dylan Brooks last night, and then he gave him the home alone.
So bad sign early as Curry can't miss.
He's got 11 points in 4 minutes.
Yep. 13-10. He's got 11 of their 13 points. Now McCollum step back three. That's a brick. Rebound. Jonas. Triple team. Put it up. Nope. That was missed off his hand. Rebound Looney. Front court. You better front Curry. Nope. Three ball on the way. That's short. I think he got a piece of it.
Yeah, Jonas got a piece of that
Looney
one.
got it back though. And he throws it out long. Now Moody up top for three. Brick. Rebound. Fought for on the deck. And Hawkins came away with it. Bodies on the floor. Into the front court. Zion right block. Puts it up. No. Foul Draymond Green, who can't believe it.
Yeah, he fouled him twice. Draymond Green has never committed a foul in his NBA career.
So he'll follow.
And now he's after the ref. And at some point, and I mean, you hear the boos. At some point, if you're the officials, you've got to get control of this because you don't want this guy following you and stalking you after every foul call.
JD, I know you weren't there. Well, you were there at San Francisco last March.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been angrier calling a game because the thing about the antics of Draymond is they let him get away with it.
Well, that's where you've got to get some control over him. Otherwise, I missed the first free throw. Otherwise, he's going to continue those antics the entire game.
Now, they might tee him up, but they're not going to kick him out. All right, so, by the way, we're burying the lead here. Our free throw shooting has been less than desirable. The Pelicans were 7 of 16 on Saturday night against the Knicks. That ain't going to cut it. Zion goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, the problem with that is it's hard to shoot yourself out of a poor free throw game against the Warriors.
13-11 Golden State. We got a whistle away from the ball. And that's on Herb or CJ?
If that's Herb, that's 2, I think.
It is. And quickly, and that's tough. Quickly off the bench, Dyson Daniels.
But again, therein lies your issue with the physical defense. You're trying to prevent Steph Curry from making the cut. You commit that foul. That's 2 on Herb. He's holding it.
Yep. And the thing about what's so tough now with Dyson coming in, you're not going to lose that much defensively, but offensively, Herb has been pretty solid in the first 2 games. Now Moody into the lane. Get it out long to Wiggins. Wiggins drives left block, puts it up from 10, around and out. Rebound Valanciunas. That's his 4th board already. Pels down 2, 6:45. First, alley-oop Zion catches it, double pump, lays it in. He wanted to dunk it, but there was too much traffic around him.
Yeah, he did. But he's still a grown man down there.
He's got 5, and we're tied at 13. Curry sizing up Dyson, crosses over, show and go, whip it out to Wiggins in the lane, back out right wing to Moody. Moody splits defender, stops on the right block, back out along the green, extra pass Wiggins, baseline jumper 15 feet. Short, rebound McCollum. Good defense by the Pels. CJ whipping left corner, Hawkins for 3. Got it!
That's exactly the way you draw it up. You play outstanding defense on one end, you lock them down, you get a bad shot, and you get the transition bucket. Jordan Hawkins with the 3, the pass from CJ, 6-0 Pels run. That's exactly the way you want to start this game.
And a timeout, Steve Kerr will take it with him. 6:09 left first quarter. New Orleans 16, Golden State 13 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Saints fans, Cam Jordan here. Get ready for game day at the Saints VIP tailgate, brought to you by BullseyeEventGroup.com. The VIP tailgate is 3 hours prior to kickoff before every Saints home game next to the Superdome at Benson Tower. Bullseye Events Group's Saints VIP tailgate is open to all ages, features a premium buffet by Food Network chef Aaron May, and a premium open bar for 3 hours. Start Saints game day the right way. Get your Saints VIP tailgate tickets today at BullseyeEventGroup.com.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Get ready for the biggest concert of the fall, starring Rod Wave live.
The Nostalgia Tour.
AG Tour. Mammoth Live and Eventa presents. Rod Wave performing live for the Nostalgia Tour, and it all happens December 12th at Smoothie King Center. On stage right now. It's Rod Wave live on stage, featuring Ari Lennox, Tusi, and Illmatic. Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations.
You're listening to Pelicans basketball on the New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network.
And tickets are still available for the Pelicans' next game at home. That's this Thursday versus the Detroit Pistons. Come on down to the Smoothie King Center. Get loud for the Pels. Pick up the new City Edition jersey. That drops that day. Visit pelicans.com/tickets for more info. 6:09 left first quarter. It's the Pels 16 and the Warriors 13.
Pels 3 of 5 from 3 already, but better. 5 fast break points. Had 25 fast break points against the Knicks on Saturdays. So I like the Pelicans pushing the ball up the floor, looking for those open shots, looking for the quick offense.
All right, substitutions in for New Orleans. Larry Nance in, Matt Ryan in. CJ McCollum just sprinted off the floor for some reason. In for the Warriors, Dario Saric. So Curry's going to have it moving left to right. Now Looney. And it's a Chris Paul, who also just checked in. And you'll know when he gets the basketball. Curry for 3, right of the lane. Good.
Have mercy.
Yep. Again, I want to see Steph Curry. I mean,
Matt Ryan played him. I mean, he's just a shot maker. That's not a lot you can do with that if you're Matt Ryan.
He's got 14 of their 16. Their last 11 points. Zion, jump feed right wing, Matt Ryan. Up top, Dyson Daniels. Drives on Chris Paul. Hangs and lays it in with a left hand.
I like the aggressive Dyson, who's going to the rim, looking to shoot. You got to look to finish.
Now Curry nearly walked. Nope. Instead, Curtis Blair will call a foul on Larry Nance. and Curtis Blair is 35 feet away.
Well, they tied him up before he was trying to make the pass to Looney on the roll, and the Pels got a hand on it. Now, I don't know if Larry fouled him or not because it looked like it was all ball.
All right, so Zion's going to come out. Two-way player Kaiser Gates is in for the Pels. Tracy Jackson Davis, a rookie from Indiana, is in for the Warriors along with Gary Payton II. So they got GP2 and CP3 out there right now, along with R2D2 and C3PO. All right, here's Chris Paul. Get it down low. Caught by Davis. Kick it out right corner. Saric fly by long two. In and out, no good. Tip up, no by GP2, and it's taken by Nance. And a bad pass into the front court.
Yeah, he throws it behind Jordan Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins is on the left wing, and Nance threw it behind him.
Yeah, and Hawkins with the old tap the chest, my bad.
Well, I think he might have been cutting to the basket, and Larry thought he was going to fly out.
Curry from Metairie.
Oh, come on.
Straight away.
Stop it. Stop it.
18-18. Steph Curry better play 48 minutes because they don't have anybody else. He's got 16 in their 18 points. Hawkins going around Daniels. Left baseline. Skipping in the lane. Somehow found Gates. Pulls up for three. Front iron, no good. Tipped up and taken by Gary Payton.
Pick him up right now.
Front court Curry. Now he's double.
Oh, that's a good double.
Get it into Davis. Around to CP3. Paul got a pick. Drives into the lane. The Saric lays it up short. Ball deflected off the backboard, and it's taken by Dyson Daniels. We're tied at 18 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And we've seen ample evidence of why you should allow anybody to shoot except Chris Paul.
Now Nance down low. Bad entry feed from Hawkins. Battle for the ball, and it's rolled, and it's taken by Jackson Davis.
Yeah, he threw it to the wrong hand. If he throws it to the right
now
hand.
Dyson with a steal, no whistle. Hawkins, front court. Threw it to nobody. Taken by Ryan. He saved it in the far corner to Gates. Right wing three. Nope. And it's taken by Chris Paul. So Gates, who was 55% in the G League last year, misses his first two tonight. Now Paul, baseline jumper 15 feet. He can do it with his eyes closed in this building.
That is his game. The mid-range jumper is Chris Paul's baby.
20-18 Warriors, 3:10 to go first quarter. Action is fast and furious. Now Nance, left elbow. Looking for a cutter, shovels it to Hawkins. Catch and shoot, left wing three. Halfway down and out. Back tapped out to Matt Ryan for three. Got it.
And Matt Ryan wanted that three. He took a dribble. He got behind the three-point line, and he let it go. That's what he's here for. That's what you need from him.
Yeah, he had a rough one on Saturday night against the Knicks. He was 1 for 8. It starts out tonight making his first. 21-20. Curry another three. Off to the left. Hey, confetti, champagne. He missed one. Rebound Daniels. Dyson driving into the paint. Hook shot. No. Didn't use the glass. Taken by Curry. Curry front court. Into the lane. Good pass, but it's right through the legs of the rookie, Tracy Jackson Davis, and it's a turnover for the Warriors. We'll catch our breath as we take a break.
Yeah, that was one of those where there's a little unfamiliarity there between Tracy Chapman Davis and Steph Curry. Pass is there, and Chapman Davis wasn't ready for it.
2:26 left first quarter. Pelicans 21, Warriors 20 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Don't miss a new episode this week of Forward Progress, a conversation on race and sports in America with Jason Jackson and Kirk Morrison.
How do you even create the path to that club ownership group? Players are starting to say, look, instead of having to pay me, how about I just give 1% for my playing services? The money is actually in the long term. The money is actually in the deferred payments.
Check out Forward Progress. New episodes each Wednesday on the SXM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans. Just search Forward Progress.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Will it be a trick or a treat for your favorite team on Halloween? Who's staying? Who's on the move?
There's a business side of this, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade's a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Double, Jeffrey Lewis and Trouble.
I'm getting spooky with the chumps and a live studio audience. Grab your favorite poison. It's Palatini.
I work
forward to that haunted house the whole weekend, making people scream, fall, run. I don't know, but I loved it. Catch it on Radio Andy this Halloween at 5 p.m. East, 2 p.m. West, and on the Sirius XM app.
It's gonna get ghoulish, allegedly.
It is pretty scary.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA radio on Sirius XM.
Okay. If you're a soccer fan, you know that this music means one thing. The Champions League is on Sirius XM FC.
Hat-trick for Erling Haaland. He scores!
The top teams from around Europe are battling for club soccer's holy grail.
Real Madrid do what they do best. What a start for Inter.
Hear all the top Champions League matches all tournament long on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
NBA Radio, Sirius 207 XM 86.
Like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Center Pelicans up 21-20 over the Warriors. CJ McCollum has returned to the bench after leaving about the 6-minute mark. He ran out quickly. The trainers went and got the team doctor. He's drinking a lot of water on the bench right now. It looks like he might have needed to go get sick, Todd, so hope he's all right.
All right, thank you, Aaron. As Matt Ryan will take a top of the key, long mid-range jumper, good after a lot of ball movement on that offensive set, JD.
Yeah, you're swinging the basketball, and then Matt Ryan takes one dribble inside because they're playing him for the three.
All right, Chris Paul hook pass to Bajemski, who just checked in. Ball deflected out of bounds by Kyra Lewis Jr. So it's the Warriors on a back-to-back. You're going to see a lot of new faces tonight. You got Gary Payton II in there along with Chris Paul, Tracy Jackson-Davis, Brandon Bajemski on the floor along with Dario Saric. Bajemski just traveled, got up to Saric's left wing for three. Good. Saric is no stranger. This guy's a vet. And he knocks down the three. We're tied at 23, 1:40 to go first quarter.
Well, we'll see how Golden State functions offensively without Steph Curry on the floor.
Curry 16 first quarter points. Now Zion underneath the reverse layup.
Yeah.
He just beat Sarge off the dribble.
Look, if Draymond Green ain't out there, give it to him and just let him eat. Just let him have at it.
7 for Z. Now Smith, after a beautiful bounce pass from CP3, Jackson Davis with a dunk.
Yeah, he got away with a little bunny hop right there.
Out at 25, back into the lane. Spin move, Zion, all night long on Dario Saric.
Yeah, this is not fair when you get Zion Williamson in that kind of situation.
He's got 9. 27-25 Pels, under a minute left first quarter. CP, no look over to Bajemski, right corner, Saric, bumped by Zion. That's a touch foul. We're over the limit now, and Dario Saric will go to the free throw line.
Well, the reason it's foul, Zion lays the right shoulder into him to impede the progress, and that's where the foul is.
I say it's a touch foul. It's really never a touch foul when you're dealing with Zion. There's
true.
a lot of contact.
Yeah, Zion ain't touching you.
No.
So it feels a little bit different. I mean, when Z touches a guy, light or not, that guy is going to move. He misses the first one, Saric does.
Saric in his 7th year out of Croatia, 6'10", 225. Started his career in Phoenix, then got traded to OKC a year ago, and now he's with the Warriors. Second free throw good. 27-26 Pelicans, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Whistle away from the ball. They had a foul to give.
That might be Bajemski holding.
I think it is. And again, that's the first in the last 2 minutes.
So they're trying to prevent Matt Ryan from getting through.
All right, Zion, Nance, Daniels, Kyra Lewis, and Matt Ryan on the floor. Dyson got a pick from Larry. Picked up the dribble, whip it out long to Zion. 1-on-1, driving into the lane, scoops, lays it up, didn't get the English. And the rebound to Jackson Davis. Now Zion, a near steal on Paul in the backcourt, but CP3 avoided and maintained the dribble. Shot clock, game clock, 7 seconds apart. Paul in the center circle. drives left. Jump feed out, Pajemski. Fake a three, into the lane, kick it to CP, left wing three. He doesn't miss in this building. It just never happens. He doesn't miss.
And now he's with a team that is asking him to take more threes.
29-27, 3 seconds left. Zion tied up. And that'll do it. Gary Payton II tied him up into the lane, and we'll head to the second quarter. Back and forth we went. And when it was all said and done, Steph Curry, 16 first-quarter points, the catalyst in giving Golden State a 29-27 lead.
Yeah, fast, furious, and the problem with this pace, you don't have Brandon Ingram, and you've had very little of C.J. McCollum in that first quarter. Let's see if C.J.'s okay, but no Brandon Ingram. You need that offense in a game like this.
We'll head to the second. Pels trail by 2 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The most anticipated rock holiday tradition returns. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, December 13th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. A legendary blend of rock, classical, and holiday music for the entire family. Don't miss Trans-Siberian Orchestras, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve, The Best of TSO, and more.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Saints fans, Cam Jordan here. Get ready for game day at the Saints VIP tailgate brought to you by BullseyeEventGroup.com. The VIP tailgate is 3 hours prior to kickoff before every Saints home game next to the Superdome at Benson Tower. Bullseye Events Group's Saints VIP tailgate is open to all ages, features a premium buffet by Food Network chef Aaron May, and a premium open bar for 3 hours. Start Saints game day the right way. Get your Saints VIP tailgate tickets today at BullseyeEventGroup.com.
Let's go, Pels. You're listening to the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action. Here's Todd Graffanini.
Hey, get your tickets for our in-season tournament matchups versus the Mavericks on November 14th and the defending champion Denver Nuggets on November 17th. All fans in attendance will be eligible to win $1 million in total prizes if the Pelicans take home the newly minted NBA Cup. Visit pelicans.com/IST for more info. 29-27, Golden State leads New Orleans, 11:50 to go in the second quarters. We're just underway. C.J. McCollum back into the ball game, drives into the lane, no, and nearly taken by Valanciunas. It got knocked away from him, and here come the Warriors. It's Chris Paul and a bunch of guys you really don't know, except for Gary Payton, who hangs in the air and lays it in.
A reverse layup, nice pass from Chris Paul. Pelicans have to get a little bit more ball and body movement on offense.
Golden State shooting 55%. Hawkins mid-range in and out.
But again, a little bit of one-on-one, couple of dribbles and a pull-up jumper, and not much involvement from his teammates offensively.
Now Paul down the lane. Davis missed the shot, got his own rebound, lays it in. Chris Paul is going to be a major, major problem for the Western Conference because he's on the floor, the other guys are sitting, and they don't miss a beat.
When he's playing against other teams too, and he's been starting forever, he's got a distinct advantage.
33-27 Golden State. Jonas running left-hand hook in the lane. Another net.
Jonas with the pump fake to get the defender off his feet. That'll be Jackson Smith. And then the rolling running hook.
Now Paul got a pick from Davis. Leave it for Saric. Saric pulls up right wing three. Brick. Rebound on the deck. Oh, and Matt Ryan got undercut by Pajemski.
Let's hope he's okay.
Just committed his second foul. Pajemski, the rookie out of Santa Clara, 19th pick in the draft in the first round. This is his first NBA action in the regular season.
Yeah, you see a play like that, you always fear that a guy's ankle might have got pinned under him. but fortunately for Matt Ryan, that didn't happen.
The last 3 games for Chris Paul shooting threes, he hadn't made any until tonight. Now CJ running right-hand floater, got the rim high off the window.
CJ can manufacture shots, and especially the running floaters off the glass.
Charge for 3 after the feed from Chris Paul, no. And Jonas had the rebound, got poked away by Podziemski, taken by Matt Ryan. Pels trailed by 2. Deep 3, Matt Ryan.
Gracious.
Oh, that's from Gretna.
That's Stephen Curry, is that Matt Ryan?
Long range. Matt Ryan, 34-33, now in the corner, 3-ball. Payton, no. Rebound, Podziemski tips it up, and Payton tipped it back to him. And that one was blocked by Valanciunas, but they save it.
Well, Podziemski is pesky.
Yes. Paul, left elbow, bounce feed to Podziemski, left corner 3, no. Somebody rebound it, please. It's deflected. It's taken by C.J. McCollum, excuse me. Bounce feed to Herb, left wing, pop a 3, no. Too strong. Podziemski with a rebound, weak side. Pels up by 1. Podziemski, bounce feed in the lane. That's a charge.
Yeah.
Yep, Herb took it.
Of course.
Jackson Davis ran into him.
You know, that ain't his guy, but he knows the proper rotation, and he gets in position to take the charge.
Herb took 19 a year ago. That was 6th in the league. That's the 3rd he's taken this season. And that's risky too, JD, because he's playing with 2 fouls.
Over the course of a season, you can count probably on both hands maybe the number of times Herb is out of position and wrong defensively.
All right, Wiggins and Looney back in for the Warriors. Pels up 1, 3 minutes gone, second quarter. CJ, 3-ball, right wing, in and out, no good. Tipped up Jonas. He got pushed by Podziemski. No blood, no foul. Up the floor, Paul. Shovels it up top. 3-ball, Moody. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Jonas. Lost it. Looney's there to pick up the trash.
Jonas and CJ fighting over the rebound. The scrap ends up loose, and Looney comes up with it.
4 rebounds for Moody. First 2 points. McCollum. Hook pass to Jonas. Pick and pop 3. Not close. Weak side rebound to Podziemski. That's the 3rd 3-point attempt by Jonas tonight. Paul weaves through traffic to the nail, pulls up. He ain't missing that, folks. He ain't missing it.
Chris Paul's got more middies than the Naval Academy. He's going to shoot him until you make him stop.
37-34. We lose it.
Chris Paul on the steal.
Yep. He's underneath the hoop. Leave it. Down low, Looney. Good touch pass by Moody. And a dunk and a timeout, Willie Green. So you turn it over for the 3rd time, and they take advantage. But Chris Paul right now is getting it done for Golden State.
Yeah, but that wasn't very good hustling in the transition. Chris Paul makes the steal. He has to dribble it out because he's too far under for the layup. He kicks a pass to Moody. Moody kicks it to Looney coming down the middle. They're basically 3-on-1 in that situation. And you think, or you'd like to believe, the Pels would have gotten back in defensive rotation.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 8:03 to go. Second quarter, Golden State 39. New Orleans 34. Gus Cadgill with a scoreboard update after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch.
Mmm,
And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie Bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Full scoreboard coming up at halftime and then at the end of the game. But right now, 108-71 Celtics leading the Wizards. Jaylen Brown with 36 points there. And an interesting one going on, guys. Mavericks at the Grizzlies, 40-39. Dallas leads on the road, 8:45 in the second. Back to you.
All right, Zion back into the ball game. And he's called for traveling.
Now, got a little bit anxious. That's 5 straight empties for the Pels. He was being guarded by Looney. I think Zion's playing the 5 in this lineup,
yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is. All right, 39-34 Golden State, 7:56 left. Second quarter, that's the 4th turnover for the Pels. Hawkins, McCollum, Williamson, Ryan, and Jones on the floor for New Orleans. Moody trying to get it down low to Wiggins instead up top. Pajemski goes behind the back, leaves Jordan Hawkins in his wake, and lays it in with a left hand.
Well, I hope Jordan Hawkins picked up his ankles because they're somewhere in the lane that Pajemski left him.
8-0 run, catch and shoot 3. Matt Ryan, no. Long rebound to McCollum, pops a right wing 3. That's no good. Rebound Jordan Hawkins to Herb, left wing 3. Come on, guys.
Hey, that's 3 wide open looks.
Wide open.
I mean, you can't ask for better looks.
Now Wiggins for 3 left wing. No good. Off the heel. Rebound Hawkins. Pels are now 5 of 16 from distance. Alley-oop. Herb Jones dunking in from Zion.
You know what? Zion with the high hand up. He's used to being on the other end of that. But that's a great pass by
It really
Big D.
is.
That is a fantastic pass.
So Herb's first 2 points. Looney in the lane. Will back it out now to the top of the key. Pels trail by 5. To Moody, who's in now. Steph Curry, right wing logo, drive center lane. Kick it out, Moody for 3, left wing, hit it.
Tell you what, if they get other people making shots, they're going to be tough to deal with.
So Moses Moody got his first start of the year tonight. Makes his 6th 3 of the year. Zion had 1 underneath the restricted arc and a lefty layup.
Flex on him, Z.
Nah, it's too early to flex. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's just a power dribble and a power move. And Kevon Looney is a big man who has no chance against Z.
That's Looney's first, team second. Subs in for both teams. Larry Nance, Dyson Daniels for the Pels.
I mean, Looney's 6'9", 220.
Free throw, wow. No
lane violation.
How about that?
That's the unicorn of the NBA.
You're not kidding.
And Z is 6'6" and listed at 284, and I guess that maybe depends on whether or not there's a biscuit or 2 left.
I mean, we got to make free throws.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Lane violation or not.
It'd be nice. Got 2 to make 1.
Got it. All right, Draymond Green's in for the Warriors. So they've got Green, Curry, Looney, Moody, and Wiggins. They're starting 5. 44-39. Zion Williamson's got 12 points, excuse me. Curry crosses over Dyson, floats it up off the glass and in.
I just don't know what to do with him.
He's shaking his head because nobody else knows what to do either.
You have to put him in those situations, but I don't know what else you can do with him.
Zion lost it. Taken by Curry. Crosses over. Bounce feed to Looney, who lost it out of bounds. That's Pelican ball. Yep. That's a heck of a pass by Steph.
I'm telling you. He's something else.
If they turn, no way.
They're going to say Larry Nance
knocked this out. This is Pelican ball.
They're going to say Larry Nance knocked this out.
Thank you.
Looney almost lobbied him into it.
Danica Mosher stood her ground. So the Pels trail 46-39. New Orleans at 44% and 31 from 3. McCollum, left lane line. Skip it over to Matt Ryan. Catch and shoot right corner 3. Very good. Rebound, Draymond Green. We're going to shoot ourselves right out of this game.
Well, if you get into a three-point shooting contest, that's Dyson Daniels, I believe, on a foul on Steph off the ball. But if you get into a three-point shooting contest against Golden State, ordinarily it'll be Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson not in there, so Steph says, okay, I'll pick up the slack for that.
Well, they're 6 of 15. The Pels are 5 of 17, so they're only +1 in that department. But, I mean, we're missing some wide open looks.
Well, the Pels were 5 of 12, so they missed 5 straight at least.
And they've all been open. Another three, Curry. That hit the glass. No good. From the left corner, rebound McCollum. CJ front court left. Crosses over twice. 20-footer left side, though. Rebound, Nance tipped it out of bounds. So the Pels have gone chilly from the floor.
I mean, it was a great one-on-one move by CJ, but again, Graf, we're not seeing much ball movement. We're not seeing much motion offensively. And that's not what the Pels are supposed to be.
Pels down 7. Wiggins drives. Stripped by Zion, taken by McCollum. Alley-oop Z. Nope, he got fronted by Wiggins. He was not going to allow that dunk, but it's a foul on Andrew Wiggins.
That's the way you do it, though. Z runs and forces that foul. Thank goodness there was a collision and he lands on his feet.
That's a great foul because that's not in the act.
It's not in the act of shooting.
That's a tremendous foul by Wiggins.
Yeah, you don't give up. You don't give up the thunder, and you don't put him on the line.
All right, inbound to Nance. Bounce feed to Zion. Top of the key. Sizing up Looney. Bounce feed right baseline Nance. Behind the back flip to Dyson. And he lays it in with a little hook. What a pass by Larry.
Harry Nance has a feel for the game like few guys in the league.
So Dyson now at 4. And the Pels trail 46-41. Green down low. Wiggins.
That's all.
Looney, bounce feed to Looney, and it's laid in.
That's all Steph Curry. Steph Curry draws the double team off the ball, which allows that pass inside and the layup to Looney.
Larry shovels to McCollum, off the window and in, running right-hand floater.
Oh, and the steal off the inbound.
Steal McCollum, and he just missed the next shot, but it's followed up and in by Larry Nance. CJ tried the exact same shot he had just made. After the steal, missed it, but Nance cleans it up.
Tried to get the 2-for-1. Larry Nance did not take it for granted. Taps it in with the left hand. CJ basically responsible for a couple of back-to-back buckets, and the Pels right on the Warriors' tail.
Timeout, Steve Kerr and the Warriors. 4:12 to go, second quarter. Golden State 48, New Orleans 45 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine bring you the best basketball talk on radio every morning. On the starting lineup, they talk to the biggest players.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. I feel like when you have a guy like Dave next to you, you have to be that Dave.
And executives around the NBA.
President of Basketball Operations, Kobe Altman.
Thank you so much. The best radio show.
It's the starting lineup. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86. And anytime you want on the Sirius XM app.
'Tis just about the season, and you've got a sleigh load of holiday channels to unwrap in the SiriusXM app. Shake the tinsel right off the tree with Rockin' Christmas. Set the mood for a silent night with Holiday Chill Out. Or add a touch of Christmas class with Real Jazz Holiday. There are over 20 seasonal channels to choose from. Just open the SiriusXM app and search Holiday starting November 8th.
There are so many quarterbacks hurt. This is going to be a huge trade deadline.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow, and the only place to turn to hear the impact on your fantasy team is Fantasy Sports Radio.
I love the trade deadline because it can affect a bunch of different teams' offenses and their player values.
Don't miss up-to-the-minute coverage to hear how the trade deadline affects the fantasy landscape right now.
With this trade, he has totally different value now.
On Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
February 28th, Smoothie King Center.
What you love to love, I will.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Stevie Nicks live.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
All right, back in action here, 48-45. Golden State leads 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and make it 50-45 as Gary Payton II just drives in and lays it in unencumbered.
Well, the lane is wide open. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but no one found Gary Payton II.
Gordon Hawkins, C.J. McCollum. C.J. drives in, missed the layup. Ball taken by Chris Paul. Paul down low, Draymond Green, left block. Backing down Dyson, right-hand hook. Did get the roll. Rebound Nance.
Yeah, make Draymond a score.
Outlet to Dyson. Found Hawkins in the right corner. One dribble for three, short. Pels are now 5 of 18 from distance. Now Paul, right block, Moody. We'll back it out now to Draymond. Actually, that's Payton, excuse me. Now Steph. Right corner, Paul, no look to Green. Extra pass, free ball, Payton, left corner, great. Pass all the way around, and Payton knocks it down.
Again, crisp ball movement. You just said it. Great ball movement, and that's what the Pels need some more.
Zion, who's got 3,000 career points, now get it to Nance, left corner three, hit it. Thank you.
He draws so much attention that Looney's leaking over to help out defensively, and he leaves Larry wide open in the left corner.
You got to make the shots, JD.
Yeah, you got to make the shot.
53-48 Golden State. Remember, they played last night in Houston. Green shovels it to Curry, 35 feet away. Now the double. To Payton across, deflected by Dyson, but right to Green. Down low, Looney, and a foul. That's just absolute luck.
Yeah. And Looney
you get a deflection by Dyson, and it drops right in Green's lap.
And he finds Looney. Looney's camped out, posted up against C.J. McCollum. So you got a big mismatch on that one. And then Zion comes over, commits the foul, doesn't give up the layup, but commits the foul in the process.
So Looney, the Iron Men in the game, free throw good. And one double-double already this year, 14 last year, but we've been talking about his rebounding. He led the league in offensive rebounding last year. He had over 300. Got both free throws. 55-48 Golden State. Kind of kept us at bay after that flourish that got him the lead.
Yeah, Pels are playing, shooting 44% from the floor, but hanging in there.
Now McCollum, leave it for the trailing Zion. Jump step, reach in, GP2. That should be a foul, and it is.
Yeah, that's got to be a shooting foul.
And it will be. Zion, a little hop step to get into the paint. And again, I mentioned he's got 12 points, does Williamson in 15 minutes. 3,000 career points on the nose with the 12 tonight.
And he is easily able to navigate around anybody except maybe Draymond Green. He can't get around him quite as easily as he was able to get around Looney.
Now he's got 3,001 career points. The first one is good.
Mr. 3,000.
We're dating ourselves if you saw that movie. Tom Selleck, by the way, was Mr. 3000.
That's right.
Yep. All right, Saric in for Looney. Z with 13. That one's long. Pels are now 3 of 5 at the free throw line. Warriors are 6 for 9. Curry got a pick from Draymond. It's the GP2 back to Curry. In the lane, Shard shovels up top. Payton for 3. Too strong. Weak side rebound, Zion. That's his first rebound of the night. He's going to go coast to coast. Finger roll layup, no. Nance saved it, but right to Steph. Shovels it up the floor. The Payton to Green trailing the play.
The transition
Lays it
defense.
in.
The transition defense has left something to be desired. I mean, the Pels have gotten lost in transition and not matched up well a couple of times, and they paid for it.
They've got 14 assists and 21 makes. Pels trail by 8. Largest deficit. Zion bowling in to Dyson up top. CJ straightaway 3. No good. Not close. Rebound Green. Pels are now 6 of 20 from distance. Front court, 3-ball Paul. Front iron, no. Shark somehow got the rebound. And now Peyton for 3, left corner, no. Rebound Dyson Daniels. Jump feed up the floor, McCullum. 3-on-1. CJ Papa, left wing 3. Got it.
Yeah, you got to make that. When you 3-on-1 and you pull up for a 3, you better make that one. That's a smooth shot. And Dyson Daniels, give him the credit for getting in there, mixing it up, and coming out with that defensive rebound.
McCullum's first made 3 of the night in 5 attempts. He only had 1 3 the other night against the Knicks. He was struggling in that department. 57-52, 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Shards, bounce feed to Green, lays it in. The bounce passes are just exquisite.
They pick you apart. They pick you apart because they are familiar with each other.
Hawkins for 3, splash right wing.
They just needed to see one go down there.
They
Jordan Hawkins.
They didn't get back defensively. 59-55. Hawkins' first career start has 5 points. Curry now, shot clock at 9. Guarded by the rookie Hawkins, sizing him up through the legs, behind the back, shovels it down low. Moody now right wing, Green, no, weak side rebound. CJ, you got time. 8 seconds. Front court right.
You don't have to force it. You don't have to force it.
Drives in, lays it in.
He's looking for. It should have been an and-1.
3
He's looking
seconds
for the and-1.
left. Paul crosses the timeline, running floater at the buzzer. Didn't get the roll. Wow, what a first half.
I thought he might have shot it too early. He was looking for the and-1. CJ gets the roll, and the Pels close in a flourish, man. So hopefully, 8-2 run to close out the first half to pull it within 2.
All right, we'll catch our breath. Hope everybody's enjoying it as we are here in the Smoothie King Center. Halftime in New Orleans. The score, Golden State 59, New Orleans 57. Gus Cadgill returns with Pelicans at the half after these messages on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
The Kia Telluride X Pro is at the top of its game. It reminds us of legendary 4-time NBA champ Draymond Green.
Hold on. What?
Powerful performance.
That's Dre.
Intelligent.
IQ on a trillion.
Bold and rugged.
Bold and rugged. That part.
The Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA and WNBA.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver errors and/or driving conditions. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
Thanks to an 8-2 finish by the Pelicans, They trail just by 2, 59-57. I don't know about you, kind of a playoff feel to this one, especially from the very beginning when Steph Curry, we hadn't seen him in 2 years. The Graph could care to see him, but I know a lot of people did come to see him. He had 16 of the Warriors' first 18 points. Steph with 18 now, so he did cool down in the second quarter as he has 18 points on 18 minutes, 3 of 6 from distance on the floor for him. Draymond Green has 6 points. Looney has 8 as well. The Warriors shooting 48%, 23 of 47, 7 of 22 from distance from beyond the arc, 31%. I mention that because it does seem like the Pels are just launching away, and I'm sure I'm getting texts. Why keep shooting threes? They're only 8 of 22, and I mean only. They've shot the same amount of threes as the Warriors have in the first half and have actually made more three-pointers than the Warriors. Does that make any sense to you? They're shooting 23 of 50 overall from the floor, leading the Pelicans. 13 points to Zion Williamson in 17 minutes. CJ has 12. He had a little flurry there at the end. Hawkins, 2 threes for him. He has 8 points, a big one there towards the end of the second quarter. Dyson Daniels has 4. Larry Nance has 5. And Matt Ryan, 2 threes for him, has 8 points off the bench. More when we come back. Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
It's time! The New Orleans Pelicans have planned a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways for the best fans in the NBA. The Pelican hat is back. It's in a special Mardi Gras edition for the Carnival Celebration Night versus the Suns. Also, there's a City Edition fan chain for the in-season tournament tip-off versus the Mavericks. There's even a Pelican sweater koozie for the holiday hoop-tacular game versus the Grizzlies, and so much more. To buy tickets and see the full promotional calendar, head over to Pelicans.com today.
Welcome back to halftime. Pelicans at the half. Pels trail by 2, 59-57. What a first half. Elsewhere around the league, got a couple of games going on, 10 overall. We'll get you right straight to the action here. Celtics and Wizards. Boston leads at 112-89 in the fourth. Jaylen Brown with 36 there. Bulls and Pacers are tied at 92 with 5:40 left in the fourth. Nets and Hornets added in the fourth. And it's 110-99. Brooklyn with the lead in Charlotte. Trailblazers leading the Raptors into Toronto, 72-68 in the third. At the half, Mavericks 67, Grizzlies 61. Luka with 22. Desmond Bane has 18 for the Grizzlies. Bucks lead the Heat at home in Milwaukee, 57-46 there. In the second quarter, almost halftime, Thunder leading the Pistons 56-45. The Pelicans will face those two teams over the next two games. Jazz and Nuggets still to come. Magic and Joe, your Lakers still to come tonight at 9:30. At the half here at the SKC, Golden State 59, New Orleans 57 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. Touchdown! The heart.
Here's your boy.
the wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should...
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Start Saints game day the right way. Get your Saints VIP tailgate tickets today at bullseyeeventgroup.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Parker McCullum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCullum Live, with special guest Corey Kent. Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man? On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCullum Live.
59-57, Golden State leading your Pelicans here at the half. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I know a lot of people came to see Steph Curry. The graph, maybe not so
Curry
much.
from Metairie.
Oh, come on.
Straight away.
Stop it.
No, seriously. He's
Now Green, chest it to Curry. Shot fake, fly by, free ball on the way. Hey, you wanted to see him, New Orleans. Be careful what you wish for.
Hey, you know, at least, though, did anybody know that Matt Ryan's from the West Bank?
Held trail by 2. Deep 3, Matt
goodness
Ryan.
gracious.
Oh, that's from Gretna.
That's Stephen Curry. Is that Matt Ryan?
Long range. Matt Ryan, 34-33, now in the...
And the rookie getting his first start in the NBA tonight for Brandon Ingram, who did not go today, has this three.
Hawkins for 3. Splash right wing.
They just needed to see one go down there.
As we go into the second half, Pelicans 8 3-pointers, Golden State 7. See what takes place in the second half. JD Graf next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The World Series is on Sirius XM. The Texas Rangers. Adolis Garcia. The Arizona Diamondbacks.
A monster home run from Gabby Moreno.
Before and after every game, MLB Network Radio's experts bring you closer to the action.
We're live from the field, getting you ready for first pitch.
Hear the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app.
Are you kidding me?
Pre-game coverage of Game 4 of the World Series begins tomorrow at 5 Eastern on Channel 89.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Will it be a trick or a treat for your favorite team on Halloween? Who is staying? Who's on the move?
There's a business side of this, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine break down the biggest stories in the NBA on the starting lineup.
Bucks have done everything they can to put a team around Giannis. It does seem like they're trying to be competitive in the future. He's going to want to be here. He loves Milwaukee. Nice little deal for Giannis. Nice deal for the Bucks.
Hear more from Brian Scalabrine and Frank Isola on the starting lineup. Weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
The NASCAR Championship is on the line, and SiriusXM will take you to the track for every thrilling turn.
1, 2, 3 cars crashing and colliding.
Sunday at 2 Eastern. 4 drivers enter with equal points, and the highest finisher takes the title.
Hey, it's William Byron. This is Christopher Bell. This is Ryan Blaney. This is Kyle Larson.
And driver-to-crew chatter puts you in the car for every lap.
Dr. Flag right here, Vegas. Let's get it.
The NASCAR Cup Series Championship live from Phoenix.
Let's go get a championship, baby.
Listen on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio,
Channel 90,
and on the SiriusXM app.
There are so many quarterbacks hurt. This is going to be a huge trade deadline.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow, and the only place to turn to hear the impact on your fantasy team is Fantasy Sports Radio.
I love the trade deadline because it can affect a bunch of different teams' offenses and their player value.
Don't miss up-to-the-minute coverage to hear how the trade deadline affects the fantasy landscape right now.
With this trade, he has totally different value now.
On Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on Sirius XM.
Okay. It's in the NBA. The Pelican hat is back. It's in a special Mardi Gras edition for the Carnival Celebration Night versus the Suns. Also, there's a City Edition fan chain for the in-season tournament tip-off versus the Mavericks. There's even a Pelican sweater koozie for the holiday hoop-tacular game versus the Grizzlies, and so much more. To buy tickets and see the full promotional calendar, head over to Pelicans.com today.
Back in the Smoothie King Center, get set for the third quarter. Todd Graffinini, John DeShazer, Aaron Summers courtside. 59-57, Golden State leading the Pelicans. Let's go down to Aaron Summers, who is just outside the Pelicans locker room.
Thanks, Todd. Coach Borrego said that this game is going to come down to the Pelicans' ability to get stops. He said through the first half of play, when they were able to get those stops and get out in transition, they were very successful. 17 fast break points for the Pels so far. Said it's going to be all about rebounding and running. As far as Jordan Hawkins getting his first start, Borrego said he is very pleased. He knows that Hawkins has played in big-time games coming from UConn, national championship exposure. He said that Hawkins just needs to continue to be aggressive and make sure that he understands that, yes, there's probably going to be some mistakes, but still bring that energy, be aggressive, and be confident in knocking down your shot.
All right, thanks, Aaron. We got some second-half keys due to you. We'll get it at the first stoppage of play. Those are brought to you by Ibotta Cashback Made Easy. Pelicans ball in the red Statement Edition uniforms, moving left to right to start the second half. Zion Williamson powering in on Draymond Green. Shot no good after a lot of contact. And it's taken by Moses Moody.
Yeah, forcing the issue, but that's not going to be a successful thing a lot against a guy like Draymond Green, who has the reputation.
Curry, Looney, Moody, Green, and Wiggins on the floor for the Warriors in the classic blue uniforms, and Wiggins gets into the lane, and a little baby right-hand hook is good.
They've been trying to milk that the whole first half, that Wiggins against CJ matchup, and they finally get a bucket out of it.
McCollum, beautiful crossover move, but he does everything but score. Curry front court. Curry starts, stops, spins, goes up and under. He got blocked by Herb, but it goes right back out to Draymond Green. Entry feed down low, where Moses Moody sitting, nobody around him, and he dunks.
Forgot the one guy that was under the basket. Herb didn't even have to leave his feet for that block.
Draymond Green now 4 assists. Jonas fouled in the lane. So 63-57. It was a 30-point second quarter for each team. And now the Warriors start out quickly here. But that is now 17 assists on 25 makes for Golden State. The Pelicans have 15 assists on 23 makes. 2 free throws coming up for Valanciunas. Jonas, 5 points, 4 rebounds in this one. First one's good. Jonas pretty solid at the line. He was 80% a year ago, and he's 5 for 5 this year.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Very small sample size.
Yeah, but that's one thing you can depend on with him, especially down the stretch when you're big, needs to be able to make foul shots.
Second one, got it. So Valanciunas, that's them both 63-59 Warriors. 10:40 to go, third quarter. Green sets it to Curry, left wing three. Yep.
I'll tell you what, he comes off the screen and he flares and doesn't curl. Herb tries to go over the top, and it's just too late.
Doesn't mean a whole lot of time. Zion left baseline, tried to get it right corner to Herb, and it's deflected out of bounds by Curry.
Defensively, you basically got to switch, because if you try to go around the screen or under the screen or over the screen or whatever it is, that's going to be enough space for Stephen Curry to get a shot.
Curry's got 21. Hawkins mid-range, right free throw line extended. Tell you what, he's got a nice mid-range as well.
And that's going to help him immensely because he comes in with the reputation as a three-point shooter. People are going to play him at the line. You got to be able to make those middies.
He's got 8. Curry got around another screen. This time misses a right wing 3. And it doesn't take a whole lot for him.
How did he get around the screen, though?
I don't know. McCollum right elbow, in and out, no good. CJ is now 5 for 15 from the floor, 12 points. 66-61 Golden State. Green, left-hand drive, floats it up too strong. Rebound Looney over the back by Valanciunas. Loose ball foul.
Yeah, Draymond just threw one up, and again going to the officials to lobby his case.
I'm not laughing. You can laugh all you want. I'm tired of it. That act is sold. Never commits a foul, and everybody commits a foul on him. Curry got a pick from Draymond. Jump feed to Wiggins, left corner. Pop a 3. Yep. It seems so easy when they do it.
Oh, Wiggins didn't scratch in the first half. Makes his first 2 buckets in the second half.
Got to be careful. Down 8. Zion up top. Herb left of the top 3. That is a brick. It hit the glass on the fly. Rebound Looney. Again, this is when you really got to be careful. Curry left wing guarded by the rookie Hawkins. Maintain the dribble behind the back flip to Draymond. Hook pass down low. Looney double pump, reverse layup, missed it. Tipped up, no. And we back tap it right back out to Moody. Moody, long range Curry. 8 on the shot clock. Step back, got Hawkins in the air.
That's offensive.
3 ball on the way.
That's an offensive foul.
They'll never call it.
That's an offensive foul. Willie Green gets teed up, but he is absolutely correct. Steph Curry gets Jordan Hawkins in the air. Jordan Hawkins is not going to foul him. Steph Curry steps into him to create the contact, to create the space, shoots the 3. There's no way that's not an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul.
They'll never call it. So Willie Green gets teed up.
Willie Green's on the court because that is an offensive foul.
I agree, but, you know,
I mean, you got to take one for your players in that situation because that is blatant. Ball don't lie. Steph Curry missed the technical free throw. But, well, actually, ball did lie because he got away with the offensive foul.
Willie Green might get thrown out of this game.
Well, I mean,
and I wouldn't blame him.
He's calling out that something that is blatantly obvious, and you don't want to hear the officials tomorrow or later tonight saying, hey, we missed one. You missed it in real time.
Timeout on the floor will take it. 8:49 to go. Largest lead for the Warriors, 72-61 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Smell that? Of course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarain's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarain's, bold like that.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Won't bow down. You're listening to the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action. Once again, here's Todd Graffanini.
Game to our radio affiliate stations was provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. Graf, JD, Aaron with you here at the Smoothie King Center. Alden Hagedorn back after yet another Tulane Greenway victory. He was on hiatus in Houston on Saturday. Back with us tonight, our Stat King in the studio, Joe Cardosi and Gus Kattengill. Pels got some work to do, trailing Golden State. Largest lead of the night for the Dubs, 72-61 with 8:49 left in the third.
Okay, so woosah. So you don't worry about that now. It's gone. But you can't get into a three-point shooting contest with this team.
Hawkins for three. On cue, misses front iron. Rebound McCollum. Drives on Wiggins underneath the hoop. Nearly walked. Bounce feed to Hawkins. Back into the lane. Oh, he got Zion, but they're going to call Zion with an offensive foul.
And that's a good call.
Draymond Green hit the deck.
It is a good call. He goes for the shoulder.
Well,
he gets the shoulder in Draymond Green's face.
Okay, timeout. I got to call a timeout. Does that matter if Green's underneath the restricted arc?
But I think he's out of the restricted arc.
No, Draymond Green is in the restricted arc.
But I don't know.
Look where his feet are.
Yeah, but look at that shoulder in his face.
JD, come on, man.
I think that's an offensive foul. But I also think that Steph Curry's an offensive foul.
72-61. Again, you're on a tightrope right now. Wiggins to the rack. Got stripped by McCollum out of bounds. Baseline left. Shot clock at 5.
So now that defense that you played well in the first two games, you need to call on it, and you got to have it.
All right, Curry get inbound baseline left. No subs as of yet. Inbound, right corner, Moody for three. No, back tapped out long, and we got a fast break. Herb to Hawkins, hangs, lays it in with a right hand.
You can't get that left wing layup if Herb Jones does not run hard down the middle to force a decision by the defense.
The three by Moody was so bad it was like an outlet pass. And now we got a whistle away from the ball.
Is that Hawkins? They're calling the Hawkins holding, I think.
The Warriors are tough enough. You can't start playing 8 guys and not 5.
Yeah.
It can't happen.
That is a really...
Fouls on Herb, by the way. That's his
That's
third.
on Herb?
Inbound to Curry. Right wing. Got a pick from Green. Goes behind the back. Around another pick by Green. Dribbles left side. Powers in. Leans in. Throws up a prayer. An unbelievably late whistle.
Oh, look here. That's some ish right there. Herb just picked up a tee. He should. Because, again, Steph Curry initiates the contact.
There is so much.
He throws one up left-handed, and there's no way that should be a foul on Herb Jones.
Well, here's the other thing. You've got 2 officials that are 10 feet away, and then 10 seconds later, Jason Goebel says, no, let me stop this, and I'll call a foul. As I just mentioned,
Steph Curry gets Herb Jones in the air with the pump fake. Okay, all well and good. Herb Jones is pretty much vertical when he comes down, and Steph jumps into it, throws up the left-handed shot, as Graf so accurately says, a delayed foul call, because the Pels had the ball and they're going the other way. And then you blow the whistle and give him the foul shot.
So Herb got called for the technical. Curry makes the technical, misses the front end. Dyson Daniels in.
Herb picked up a couple fouls here that he really shouldn't have.
And this is another thing.
And he's got 4.
That the Warriors did in that game in March last year. They try to break your composure. Now, to Herb's credit last year, he held it even though Draymond Green was yelling at him. But goodness gracious, man.
Well, what he's saying on that one is, it's tough enough to guard Steph Curry. When you guard him right and you still get the defensive foul, something's wrong with that.
Zion to Hawkins, left corner. Pels down 11. Now Z left block. Got caught underneath. Kick it to Dyson, right corner 3. Too strong. Tipped up and in by Jonas.
Very nice, Jonas. Worked his way on the inside, on the opposite side. Takes the weak side rebound.
7 second chance points for the Pelicans. 9 for Valanciunas. Curry, guarded by Dyson. Kick it left corner, Moody. Fake a 3. Drive into the lane. Double pump. Right-hand floater good by Moses Moody.
That's a nice hard dribble to the paint from the left corner by Moody. He shot it right over the top of Jordan Hawkins.
Zion right wing 3 air ball. Rebound Curry, up the floor Green, another alley-oop. Oh, and Zion knocked it away. What do we got?
They got to call a foul on
He
that?
didn't touch him.
Is that a foul?
Wiggins hit the deck. Did he make contact with him?
He's not arguing.
Okay. He knocked it away.
I mean, I think that's a play on, but man.
Zion went up to knock, which he did,
Yeah,
the lob.
That looked like a play on, but
in soccer, you
Yeah.
go for a tackle. If you make contact with the ball first,
oh my God. They'll have to stay composed here. Maintain your composure because
I need to maintain my composure. 76-65. Sarge in the game. Bounce feed to Moody. One dribble. 3 ball on the way straight away. And it's going to slip away, folks.
Well, that's the danger. Calls are not going your way. You don't like what's happening, but you have to maintain your composure if you're the Pelicans.
You're on the cliff. 79-65. McCollum drives in right in Sarge's face and lays it in over him off the window with a right hand and one.
And if you're the Pelicans, you look at it. Hey, nobody said this was going to be easy, but you've got to maintain your composure. You've had a couple of technical fouls. You've had a handful of calls in this quarter that you don't like. Now recompose yourself. There's 6:21 left in this quarter. Plenty of time.
Nance in for Valanciunas. Matt Ryan in for Williamson. Zion has not scored here in the third quarter. A N1 free throw by CJ is good. So McCollum now with 15, 6, and 5. And it's 79-68. Chris Paul is in the ball game for the Dubs. Get it to Curry, deep right wing. Matt Ryan now on the switch. Nice dribble and got through traffic and a scooping layup with a right hand off the window.
Larry thought he drew an offensive foul, and he almost picked up a T on that one. Again, you got to maintain your composure.
28 for Curry. Ryan up top, get it to Hawkins. Hawkins driving on Wiggins, lost it, got it back to Daniels, left angle 3, hit it.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
The Dyson Daniels from last season would not have even taken that shot.
Daniels' first 3 of the night, 2 attempts. He's got 4 points.
He's worked on that shot, and you can tell.
81-71. Wiggins, right free throw line extended, jumper good.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has heated up a little bit here in the third quarter, giving Steph Curry some help. Didn't need to see that.
7 points for Wiggins. Golden State now at 50.8% from the floor. Pelicans are 45%. CJ left angle 3. Front iron no good. Back tapped out. Good job Hawkins to get it. To Ryan. 3 ball. Left wing hit the right side of the glass. And taken by Curry. Coast to coast. Scooping righty layup. Hit it with a little English.
Tell you what, he's tough. He is something.
30 for Curry. McCollum in and 1. Fouled from behind by Andrew Wiggins.
He beat Andrew Wiggins off the right wing. Got to the hoop first. Laid it in. Larry Nance still arguing his case for that offensive foul, I believe. And Larry he doesn't need to debate enough to pick up a T.
Curry with 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. McCollum now with 17, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. He'll have an N1 free throw when we come back. Steve Kerr will take the timeout for Golden State. 4:47 left, third quarter. It's the Dubs 85, the Pels 73 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Work through your day with a mosaic of relaxing pop.
Hold on for one more day.
To keep you moving forward.
I want it that way.
Or melt away the stress. With SiriusXM Mosaic.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
90s and 2000s pop on Channel 15 and in the SiriusXM app.
It's game night in the NBA, and we're getting you ready for tip-off every weeknight on the RotoWire NBA show.
They're 1.5 underdogs on the road.
Who's starting? Who's sitting? Where's the action? Plus, daily fantasy, props, bets, we have you covered on NBA Radio.
I lean towards the under, but part of what makes both of these teams prone to high totals is that they just love to chuck threes in general.
It's the RotoWire NBA show. Every weeknight at 7 Eastern, only on NBA Radio, Channel 86, or the Sirius XM app.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Will it be a trick or a treat for your favorite team on Halloween? Who's staying? Who's on the move?
There's a business side of this, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions.
Sirius XM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
A new generation of hip-hop superstars was born on SoundCloud. Stay connected to what's popping online now.
On SoundCloud Radio. Let's get it.
A Sirius XM channel where new hip-hop is always on.
I've been running, keep it gunning, stop the front. Clear the runway, because we about to take off on SoundCloud Radio.
For a limited time on Channel 104, starting Wednesday, and always in the Sirius XM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Don't miss a new episode this week of Forward Progress, a conversation on race and sports in America with Jason Jackson and Kirk Morrison.
How do you even create the path to that club? Ownership group. Players are starting to say, look, instead of having to pay me, how about I just get 1% for my playing services? The money is actually in the long term. The money is actually in the deferred payments.
Check out Forward Progress. New episodes each Wednesday on the SXM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans. Just search Forward Progress.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Golden State trying to go 3-0 on the road to start the season. 85-73 Warriors. They've outscored the Pelicans 26-16 in the third quarter. McCollum with a second and one of the quarter. He's got 18, and it's 85-74.
So offensively, you've got plenty enough points. You got to get some stops on this end.
All right, Chris Paul, Jackson Davis, Curry. Who traveled. Oh, an offensive foul is called, not a travel.
I'm not exactly sure who the offensive foul was.
32.
32.
Good. It's on Tracy Jackson Davis, the rookie out of Indiana.
Yeah.
Brandon Pajemski in now, who is a flat-out pest in the first half for Golden State.
He got his hand on the basketball, it seemed like every play.
Gary Payton just held Larry Nance in the lane. Payton doing the old Draymond Green clapping after a foul was called on him.
Man. It's amazing how the foul calls kind of even out, huh?
It's true. Now, neither team over the limit, but everybody's shooting next. Inbound to McCollum, right corner three. That's off the heel. Rebound back tap taken by CP3. As you can hear. Paul floated down low, deflected, taken by Davis. Back to CP. Two-man game. Hook it out top. Payton. Cross court to Pajemski. Into the lane. Running lefty floater. In and out. No good. Tipped up. Taken by Saric. Back out to Paul. Now Pajemski around the perimeter. Right corner three. Payton too strong. Rebound on the weak side. Dyson Daniels. Up the floor. Kyra Lewis. Kyra drives. Hangs. Lays in. And one.
He was 1-on-3 on that one, and I thought he was going to have the offensive foul.
But Pajemski too deep. He was inside the restricted arc, and that makes it an easy call. He was well inside the restricted arc. So Kyra, who hit his first bucket of the year against the Knicks on Saturday night with a layup, gets his first of the night tonight.
Well, just allow your speed to be your weapon if you're Kyra, because that's his advantage.
First free throw of the year is good. So that's another and one for the Pels. That's 3 in this quarter, and it's 85-77 Golden State, 3:45 to go in the third. Still plenty of time. Pajemski between circles, Davis. Left-hand dribble, shovels it to Paul. Paul, stutter step, top of the key jumper. Layup.
Mid-range, man.
Layup.
Really, literally a layup.
3-ball Matt Ryan short. Left wing. Rebound Paul. Front court right. Pulls up from 3. Short. Rebound Sharp. Back around the perimeter to Paul. Down low Davis. Lefty layup is good.
Yeah, he gets matched up against C.J. McCollum, and that's way too big an offensive player, Jackson Smith, against C.J. McCollum.
6 points for Jackson Davis.
That's an offensive foul on there. Got a block out high. Now, it looks like we got a little milking of the situation, but
that's GP2.
But that's definitely a foul on Larry.
Larry with the soccer clap.
He's really down. Oh, now he popped up. Oh, come on.
Now, Larry, he's a big soccer guy. Into an ownership wide.
Oh, you know what?
No,
He caught foot. Yeah, he caught Kyra's foot.
Kyra's heel hit him in the bottom of the chin.
Yeah, that probably hurt.
All right, down 12 here. 3 minutes to go in the third. Paul backing down Dyson and just knocked it away from him.
Dyson almost had him at 8 seconds.
Close. 1 second later, shot clock's at 17. So Paul at the midcourt stripe, go in the backcourt. Get it into Sharich, left wing, back to CP. Shot clock recycled. Paul, right elbow. Hit it.
He can close his eyes and make that shot. He has perfected it.
He's got 11. 5 for 8 from the field. 91-77. Nance found Matt Ryan, whistle away from the ball. And that's going to be a foul on Golden State.
Oh, the way Sharich is arguing, it's probably on him.
Well, Matt Ryan made 3 3-pointers in about 3 minutes in Memphis. Wound up 3 out of 4 that night. Since then, as McCollum at the line misses the first.
Need all of those.
Yeah. Since then, he has gone 3 for his last 14.
Struggle bus. I mean, and most of them have been pretty good looks.
No, you want him to shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, you do.
Well, that's why he's there. He's there to expand the defense because he can shoot.
Zion in for Nance. And Zion hasn't scored in the second half. McCollum's got 19 as he knocks down the second free throw. You got to hang in there here. It's 91-78. The problem is the second unit, Chris Paul, will dominate all. Paul. Get it to Sharich, right wing 3. Too strong. Rebound to Davis. Missed the shot, dunked it back in. Tracy Jackson Davis. He's got 8.
And they got 13 second chance points.
Being out rebounded 41-28. CJ, crossover, drives in, hit the bottom of the backboard with a layup. Paul, front court, alley-oop, too strong. Through the hands of Jackson Davis, out of bounds. You don't see that very often.
Not much. He doesn't throw many errant passes. And correction, Golden State 16 second chance points.
That is 10 turnovers for the Warriors. Zion, left block, just fell down, slipped, taken away. Paul in the backcourt, just crosses the timeline. Bounce feed to a world of legs to Pajemski, who Euros in, misses the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line. How in the world did that pass get through all of those bodies?
I mean,
fouls on Matt Ryan.
Chris Paul, one of the best passers in the history of this league. And on the other end, Z just frustrated now. And then he makes the move, he slips down. He can't get anything going offensively.
Free throw, Pajemski, his first career free throw is good. West Coast Conference co-player of the year last season at Santa Clara.
Yeah.
He averaged 20 points a game on 44% from 3.
Inactive the first 3, but like the Pelicans, he misses the second. Z gets the rebound.
9-1 run as Golden State looking basically to put this thing away right now in the third. 94-78. Hawkins catch and shoot right corner three. Nope. Rebound Sharge. Like I said, you start trying to catch up with the threes, it could get to 30 quickly. Pajemski, left wing. Around the perimeter, right hash mark, CP3, guarded by Zion. Paul through the legs, 3 times, crosses over, baseline mid-range, you know it.
Automatic. And the Pels are 9 of 32 from 3, but maybe 2 of them they've taken that you wouldn't like, maybe. But as you mentioned, you get into that game, we got a foul here defensively.
Foul's on Peyton, it appears.
Yeah, you get into that game with this team, and they are better at it than most teams.
Here's the scary thing. They've extended the lead with Curry on the bench. But as I said, Chris Paul coming off the bench is going to be a major issue this season.
Chris Paul is a 17-year starter in the NBA. A 17-year starter, an 11-time All-NBA player. So, Hawkins missed both. So even at his advanced age, you put him out against another team's second unit, and Chris Paul is going to look like a 5-year-ago Chris Paul.
The worst free throw shooting team in the league, statistically, is not getting any better tonight. Pels are 9 of 14, 64%. 3-ball Paul, in and out, rebound Sharek, sticks back good. This game's over, folks.
I mean, they are working the Pels over on the offensive glass.
98-78, 9.8 seconds to go.
And the Pels gave up a ton of second chance points in the first 2.
Ryan drives in, stripped by Paul. And that's a fitting end to a disastrous third quarter. Golden State opened it up to a 20-point lead after 3 quarters. 98-78 back with quarter number 4 after a 13-1 run to end the 4th. Back with the final 12 minutes on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
This is why I have Milwaukee coming out of the East, because of the reputation of Damian Lillard. The whole tapping your wrist in this Dame time thing is real. Dame Lillard is exactly what Giannis needs, and Giannis is exactly what Dame Lillard needs. It's a match made in heaven.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, weekdays on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
There are so many quarterbacks hurt. This is going to be a huge trade deadline.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow, and the only place to turn to hear the impact on your fantasy team is Fantasy Sports Radio.
I love the trade deadline because it can affect a bunch of different teams' offenses and their player value.
Don't miss up-to-the-minute coverage to hear how the trade deadline affects the fantasy landscape right now.
With this trade, he has totally different value now.
On Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the SiriusXM app.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner. All the viral songs from TikTok's For You page.
You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know.
All on one Sirius XM channel.
I bet that get to my head. I don't care. I paint the town red.
Presented by creators like me.
On TikTok Radio.
TikTok Radio.
Listen now on Channel 4 and the SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Design process of a custom-made piece. I have a test that says if I wouldn't give this to my wife, I think we should pass and start over. If it's not perfect, it's going back to the shop. We're going to start all the way over. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
Join us on November 4th, that's Saturday night, as the Pelicans host the Atlanta Hawks and celebrate the encore debut of their new City Edition uniforms. Fans in attendance will receive a special City Edition themed beanie, courtesy of Hancock Whitney. Visit Pelicans.com to get tickets today. We'll be off to Oklahoma City tomorrow, take on the Thunder. Wednesday night, that's a 6:30 p.m. tip. That'll be nationally televised on ESPN, 6:30. So a half hour earlier than a back-to-back, as we'll be back here on Thursday night against the Pistons. We start the fourth, and you're in a canyon right now, down 20 against the Warriors, who are shooting 52% from the floor. Pels are at 43%. Paul inside to Tracy Jackson Davis, misses the shot, but a foul on New Orleans. And then here's the thing, the foul's on Kyra. I mean, you got two rookies out there in Pajemski and Jackson Davis, and Chris Paul is making them better.
Of course. That's
Free
the
throw
thing he
good.
does.
They hadn't even played.
Now here so far in the second half with that free throw, Golden State outscored the Pels. Now with that free throw, 41-21. Bottom really fell out offensively. Pels 1 of 10 from 3 in the third quarter. The second chance points, 14-2 in that quarter by Golden State.
Jonas in the lane to Kyra, left wing three. That hit the right side of the glass. Rebound Paul. Through the legs, maintain the dribble. Kyra picked his pocket. Paul tripped him. It goes out of bounds far side. Kyra was off to the races. Chris Paul stuck his leg out and tripped him, but guess I didn't see that either.
Look up from the blind side and picked him clean.
So Pajemski across the way. Will inbound it in the front court. Put it to Wiggins. Wiggins crosses over, pulls up top of the key. Pure.
Oh, Andrew Wiggins came to play here in the second half. Scoreless in the first half, all 9 of his points in the second.
Ryan chests it to Kyra. Extra pass Herb, left corner three. No. And a rebound Paul.
These are wide open looks.
Yeah.
I mean, and the Pels want to be a three-point shooting team to a degree. Wide open looks that they can't get to go.
Pajemski, an errant pass, and tried to save it in the far corner, but couldn't do it. Turnover number 11 for the Warriors, but you're down 108 or 102 to 78. 78 points. Ryan weaves through, pulls up left elbow, didn't get the roll. Rebound Pajemski. Who played last night and who had a day of rest? I'm just curious. Because you can't tell.
I was about to say, hard to tell in this one.
Wiggins doubled. Splits through it. Ball knocked away, taken by Ryan. Ryan, front court right, picked up his dribble. And it's a Kyra. Drives baseline and one. Wow. Foul by Pajemski. So Kyra aggressive to the hole.
Pels can't make a three, but they can get the and one situations. CJ had two. Here's Kyra.
Yeah, four in the third quarter alone.
Yeah.
102 to 80.
Still a canyon of a deficit right now.
Matt Ryan exits 22 minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Can Golden State win 11 games on the road the entire season a year ago?
You're the
They're
Pels.
about to go 3-0 after this. Kyra missed the free throw, got his own rebound, free ball on the way. Wide open left wing, no good.
If you're the Pels, you got to get the little victories where you can in this one. Can you outscore them from here to the end? You know, can you hold them? You're down 22. Can you win the rest of the game?
Looney to Wiggins, drives in, lost it, deflected up, and Hawkins came away with it. Chests it up the floor. Kyra, you're going to win that race and a right-hand punch. Steve Kerr will take a timeout. We will as well. 9:37 left in the ball game. Golden State 102, New Orleans 82. Gus Cattengill with a scoreboard update after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or course,
Bet Rivers is the place.
over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
Where are you going? Block him!
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Right now, the Mavericks facing the Grizzlies. Mavs 97 over the Grizzlies 88. Back to Aaron Summers courtside.
Thanks, Joe. In Jordan Hawkins' first career start, he said that going into this season, he really took the time during that week between preseason play and regular season to go through a lot of film, see what he was doing right, what he was doing wrong, and learn some things, just changing from the college level to the NBA level, catching up to the speed of things. In this game, he has played second most minutes on the team. He's got 12 points, 5 rebounds. He just seems like he has good composure and is very calm on the court.
No, he's just obviously a rookie in his third NBA game. But did a little tutorial on the defensive end tonight, trying to guard Steph Curry a little bit. Speaking of Curry, right hand floater off the curl below the nail. And 32 now for Stephen Curry.
He's a professor. Instead of running the curl out wide, he takes the screen and he sprints up the lane to change the directions, and the defense is caught off guard. He shot that one uncontested.
Zion leans in on Green, who was saying, come on. Well, he did. And he floated it over the restricted arc and front iron it in. 104-84. First points of the second half for Williams.
Wow.
Curry, deep left wing three. Hey, let's enjoy the show, folks. Just enjoy it. 35 for Curry. He is now 6 for 10 from distance.
That man is something else.
You're not kidding.
He is something else.
Zion doubled. Kick it to Jonas. Extra pass. Kyra back to Jonas. Left corner three. No good. Oh, rebound missed by Chris Paul. It goes right to Zion, who misses the initial shot and then tipped it back in again.
Big Z picked up that Moses Malone offensive rebound on that one.
107-86. Zion got 17 now. Curry, bump, left corner three.
Murphy. Mercy.
You just got to laugh.
Mercy.
38 for Curry.
Goodness.
Jonas for three. No. Rebound Z. Stick back. No. Foul Draymond Green. Again, you might as well just sit back and enjoy it.
Let me tell you something.
He hasn't been in this building in 2 years. People have been waiting for it. As I mentioned earlier, be careful what you wish for.
He's dribbling to the left.
Yep.
He's trying to get around Z. Zion obviously gives him a wall. He bounces off the wall, backs into the corner, and I think he might have shot that from behind the glass.
I think you're right. In front of his bench.
Good gracious.
Yeah. The man cannot be stopped.
Golden State will be challenged this foul call by Draymond.
All right. They're going to challenge the call. They're up 110-86. With 7:48 to go, we'll take the break on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Will it be a trick or a treat? For your favorite team on Halloween, who is staying? Who's on the move?
There's a business side of this, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Here's what's happening on SiriusXM Sports.
It's a critical Game 3 of the Fall Classic tonight in Arizona. With the Rangers and Diamondbacks tied at a game apiece, it's Game 3 of the World Series tonight from Chase Field. Catch the play-by-play broadcast and extensive post-game coverage from Phoenix on your home for the World Series, MLB Network Radio, Channel 89, and on the SXM app.
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine bring you the best basketball talk on radio every morning. On the starting lineup, they talk to the biggest players.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. I feel like when you have a guy like Dave next to you, you have to be that deep.
And executives around the NBA.
President of Basketball Operations, Kobe Altman.
Thank you so much. The best radio show.
It's the starting lineup. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86. And anytime you want on the SiriusXM app.
There are so many quarterbacks hurt. This is going to be a huge trade deadline.
The NFL trade deadline is tomorrow, and the only place to turn to hear the impact on your fantasy team is Fantasy Sports Radio.
I love the trade deadline because it can affect a bunch of different teams' offenses and their player value.
Don't miss up-to-the-minute coverage to hear how the trade deadline affects the fantasy landscape right now.
With this trade, he has totally different value now.
On Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
In the Community Center, 110-86 Golden State. As the Warriors challenge the foul by Draymond Green, the challenge is unsuccessful. As Zion Williamson will go to the free throw line.
I mean, I can see why they would challenge because Draymond has never committed a foul in his NBA career.
Well, of course. I mean, and up, it's a tight ball game right now, 110-86. You never know, so why not challenge it?
I will say, he did look vertical, so I don't know. Maybe he got him down low. He is, and maybe he's in the restricted area. That could have been it, too.
Took 2 shots for Z. It's 3 of 5 at the free throw line tonight. It's the first. And we're off to Oklahoma City, taking on the Thunder. They're playing the Pistons tonight. Interesting because Thursday night we'll play the Pistons here. So our first back-to-back's coming up. Second of a back-to-back for Golden State, and they have cruised since halftime. 110-88. Draymond, bounce feed to Podziemski. Out of Gary Payton, up top Green, drives right by Zion. Right-hand floater's an air ball from 8 feet. Rebound Dyson Daniels. Front court. Puts on the brakes right wing. Now chest it to Herb Jones. He's been quiet tonight because of foul trouble. Now right baseline Zion. Lost it on the way up, but he got fouled by Looney. No, he did. No.
Yeah, he just lost it.
It
hit it underneath the basket.
Zion's tapping his chest. It hit underneath the backboard. Nobody hit him. He's had trouble holding on to the ball tonight. That's just the 11th turnover for the Pels. We haven't hurt ourselves in that instance.
The dude with the ball right there, he's been the one.
3 ball on the way. Rainbow is short from the wing. Long rebound to Valanciunas. If that would have gone in, you could have taken over the rest of the way. I would have walked out. Now Zion. Bounce feed to Jonas. 2-hand dunk. That's a tough bounce pass right there.
That's a bounce pass through a double team. 2 guys jump with him. Still able to get it over to Jonas.
Payton left corner 3, good. So they are now 13 of 35 from 3. Pels are 9 of 37. Up the floor, Herb knocked away by GP2, but a foul on Gary Payton.
And Herb leaked out. He and GP having a couple of little words. I don't know if GP said, hey, man, no.
Still talking to him.
I feel a little chippy about it. I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
So again, Herb got pretty much rendered useless for him early on with the early foul trouble. He never got in the flow of the game. Hits the free throw. That's just his third point.
Well, the one he picks up where he picks up the technical foul also,
right,
is the one that really, really did him in. Yeah, that's when the Pels kind of collectively had a lack of composure and just kind of lost it. And you get it. I get it. It's an emotional game. The calls don't go your way. You feel like you should have gotten better justice from the officials. But you got to play through. You lose your composure against a team like this. And next thing you know, you're down 20 like you are.
112-92. Green left corner three. That was nearly an air ball. Taken by Valanciunas, who's running the break. Drop it off from McCollum, who's in the ball game. CJ down low, left block. Jonas missed the hook. That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, Pels have had some great look.
You did everything right.
Great look.
Score. And now Zion trips Draymond Green.
He falls into Dyson's leg. Is Dyson okay? And maybe it's Draymond okay.
Draymond holding the small of his back.
He might have fell into Dyson's knee.
Yeah, I think. Or the back of his heel. Draymond just came back with the ankle injury as he made his season debut last night in Houston. Fouls on Zion, who was protesting to Curtis Blair. 112-92 Golden State, 5:56 left. First half was back and forth, entertaining, and the third quarter just sucked the life out of all of this.
Yeah, first half was back and forth, and the third quarter was just back.
Curry off the curl, right wing three, too strong. Rebound, Payton, or Moody, excuse me.
I was about to say Moody went up and got it to his right hand and able to kiss it in off the glass.
They are officially killing us on the boards.
Offensive rebounds, second chance points.
17 offensive rebounds and 20 second chance points for the Dubs. Make it 21 second chance points.
And the Pels were allowing 21 second chance points a game in the first two. That's right where the Warriors are.
115-92. Zion took a steal away, drives in, righty layup, didn't get the roll. But he'll go to the line. He's fouled by Kevon Looney. 5:31 to go. Fans trickling to the exits now in what has turned into a chilly night in New Orleans. Going to be the coldest night of the year tonight as Williamson misses the free throw. Pels better get their act together at the free throw line. This is 3 games now, and you're dead last.
Yeah, at some point, you're going to get into a game where it's really going to cost you. This one, the scoring's out of hands. He misses the second one.
That's about 5 times this year already you've missed 2 free throws a trip.
Yeah, you're going to get into a situation where you're in a close game, and you're not going to be able to maintain because you're not shooting foul shots.
Curry, he's looking for 40. He's got 37 points. Drives on Dyson. Gets that scooping runner with a right hand. Couldn't have said it better myself.
That is
39. Woo. And then McCollum tries a scooping layup, and that got blocked. Curry going for the 40 burger. Through the legs, left wing. Just put it up. Put it up from half court. Why not?
He got a look.
3 ball on the way. He
got a look.
He got it.
He got the screen from GP2. He comes off the screen. There's no defensive rotation to him. He gets a clear look. Now, it's 28, 30 feet, but that's Steph Curry. You got to guard him there.
He's got 42, and that'll be the last shot attempt he'll take tonight as Steve Kerr was substituting the entire team before that 3 ball. He was just in there to get to 40, which he did.
And Steph Curry's made 23s in his last 3 games. 2-0 in 3 games.
So Golden State now up 120-92 as they have humbled the Pelicans here tonight. So both benches now will empty. And the petition for the running clock, I don't think will be heard. So you got to play this out.
For you, the bench guys, obviously you want to go out and make a good impression. You got to play hard. But, I mean, this one slipped away in the third quarter when you're outscored 39-21. And that's just too much of a deficit to overcome. You're now, and I say shorthanded offensively. Golden State is too. They're missing Klay Thompson and they're missing Jonathan Kuminga. So they're missing 2 key guys. Pelicans are missing 1 key guy. And I don't know if Brandon Ingram's, a 28-point difference maker in this game, which you'd like to believe he would be a difference maker, but still, you've got to play the hand you dealt, and you got to be better than this if you're the Pels, obviously.
All right, Pels will put into the ball game Kaiser Gates, Matt Ryan, Kyra Lewis Jr., Jordan Hawkins, and Cody Zeller. So those guys are most likely going to play the final 4:30. Jerome Robinson is in as Kyra got to the rim and laid it in, along with Corey Joseph.
Now, Kyra's got no problem getting to the rim.
Lester Quinones and Pajemski. He drives in, scooping layup, missed it. Rebound, Cody Zeller. So again, they got guys in that have been inactive in the first 3 ball games. Zeller, jump feed to the cutting Gates. 1 dribble, got blocked by Davis. He'll get the rebound. Tracy Jackson Davis is having the game of his young career. 10 points, 5 rebounds. And he'll alley-oop, but miss it. That one was from Quinones. Kyra to Hawkins. Long 2, left corner, no. Rebound Zeller. Shovels to Matt Ryan, repost to Cody. Back to Hawkins, another repost. Lefty drive, lefty layup, off the mark.
Does Jackson Davis get that one?
Maybe. Second block of the night. Now Corey Joseph in his 13th season. Whipping left corner, Quinones for 3. Got the roll. Why not? Lester Quinones in his second year out of Memphis.
Draymond picks up a technical foul because he's
From
on
the
the court after Quinones makes the jumper from the corner. It's the friendly roll, and he is on the court. Now, the technical he should have picked up earlier, he didn't get, but that one for standing on the court, he picks up.
Ryan with the technical free throw. 123-95.
That's a play on right there. Official, you know what the official should do? When you're running up the court, tell him get back. But that's a play on.
Stop the clock, too. Kyra. Got a pick from Zeller, crosses over, shovels it to Cody, pump fake, spins left, hacked on the left elbow by Corey Joseph. So Zeller in his 11th year out of Indiana. Signed a 1-year deal in July with the Pelicans. Yikes. 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 Free throw hit the heel, both sides of the rim, and fell off to the right. You actually heard Cody Zeller. Oh, my heavens, we did it again.
So Z missed 2 in a row, Dyson missed 2 in a row, Zeller's missed 2 in a row. That's at least 3 guys who missed both free throws.
Davis layup, no, late whistle.
Goes 14-24 from the line. Not a big deal in this game, but as Graf mentioned, there's going to come a time where you're going to be in situations where you need to make your free throws.
Well, JD, against the Knicks, in a win, you're 7 for 16. Free throw is good by Tracy Jackson Davis. is playing in his second NBA game, obviously a career high, 11 points. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Kaiser Gates.
If it wasn't for Steph's 42, he'd be their player of the game.
Hawkins mid-range,
nice.
15 feet on the floor to Lee, left of the lane.
Over the top of Corey Alexander. Gets to the mid-range and raises up on it.
Now a free ball by Quinones, no good. Long rebound to Davis. Now Pajemski. Hawkins, by the way, has 14 points. Pajemski lost it. Steal Hawkins up the floor. Kyra, one-on-one, got bumped, throw it up. No, he'll go to the line. .207 to go. Pell's down 124-97. As JD just mentioned, Steph Curry, star of the show tonight, 42 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 of 13 from beyond the arc.
Here is, if there is a beauty for the Pelicans, here it is. This is game 3. A long way to go. And all the nights won't be like this, obviously. So you get to flush this one real quick, go to Oklahoma City, and lace them up again.
Well, hopefully some more news on Brandon Ingram tomorrow.
Yeah.
124.99.
Sore right knee. I think I'd have felt better if it was a virus. That Quinones on the way in?
Quinones with a scooping ready layup.
Yeah, because the virus, is going to run through him. With a sore right knee, could be something that's going to be nagging for him for a minute.
Now Gates up top, Kyra. Around a Zeller pick. Little high step. Throw it right corner. Ryan for the 3. Got it. Nothing but net in front of his bench. So Matt Ryan now 3 out of 7 from distance, 9 points.
Pell's 10 of 38 as a team.
That's 12 points, excuse me, for Ryan. Now Robinson in, no. Tipped up Davis, no. Followed his own shot, yes.
Davis is active. And not just against the backups. He was active.
Oh, you would. He's closing in on a double-double. Now Ryan into the lane. At the nail, leans in, kick it to Zeller, trailing the play. Drives, it got blocked at the rim, and then Ryan lost it out of bounds. 1:01 to go. Roll that clock. 128-102 Golden State.
Yeah. If you just said roll that boot,
Oh, you got to laugh or you'll cry, baby. We'll be back at it Wednesday night in OKC. Hawkins for 3, right wing, short. Rebound, Pajemski. Running the break. They pull up right wing, front court. Up top, Tracy Jackson Davis. Hand it off. Quinones to Joseph, left wing 3 off the heel. Rebound, Jackson Davis. And you hear at his bench, he just got a double-double.
Sure it is.
That's his 10th rebound. You heard the bench. First career double-double. We're so hospitable in New Orleans. Pajemski leans in and lays in. 13 and 10 for Tracy Jackson Davis. Gates running the floor, blew the layup. A fitting end.
Been that kind of night.
Pajemski crosses the timeline. Mercifully, the horn sounds. Final score, Golden State 130, New Orleans 102. Golden State now 3-0 on the road after 11 wins all year last year away from Chase Center. They're 3-1 overall. Pelicans, as they did last year, win the first 2 and then drop game 3 at home. Now 2-1. It's off to Oklahoma City for the Pelicans Wednesday night, 6:30 tip-off.
Well, Pels obviously lost this one in the third quarter. They're outscored 39-21, but Moore lost their composure in that third quarter, and that really did not benefit them well at all. I mean, they picked up a couple of technical fouls, and then the defense got leaky. The offense was sporadic, and before you know it, it's a 20-point lead, and that's a lot to ask of a team that's lacking some things offensively right now. You want to see this team play the offensive system a little bit better because the ball movement got stagnant after that first half. So hopefully there's some lessons learned from this one as you go to Oklahoma City.
Last time Steph Curry was in this building, May 4th, 2021, he had 37 points. Tonight, 42. Might want to play him in this building a little more often if you're Steve Kerr.
15 of 22 from the field. 15 of 22. And 7 of 13 from 3.
Fans here they wanted to see him. They got their money's worth.
Look, it wouldn't block. I hate to say it because you want to see the great guys. But if the guy doesn't want to play here, I ain't got no problem with him not playing here because they're a whole lot easier to beat when he's not playing.
I concur, my friend. But again,
he put on the show.
One of the GOATs.
Yeah, it's great to see
Yes.
as a fan, as people who love basketball as we do. It's fantastic to see the show that Steph Curry can give you on any given night in the NBA.
And you got it tonight. That's going to wrap it up. From the Smoothie King Center up here, top section 112. Big thanks to my partner, John DeShazer. He'll be back on Thursday as the Pelicans take on the Detroit Pistons here. Of course, we'll take the trip to OKC tomorrow, take on the Thunder. 6:30 is your tip on Wednesday night. Pelicans warm up. We'll start at 6 o'clock. Alden the King Haggett on our statistician back with us as well. Aaron Summers was courtside. In the studio, Chris Moran, Gus Cattengill, who will man Pelicans OT. And, of course, as always, the captain of the ship, Joe Cardosi. This is Todd Graffanini. Once again, your final score from the Smoothie King Center. The Golden State Warriors 130. New Orleans Pelicans 102.